The Hilltop Glove Podcast is sponsored by Mid-Carolina Service Company.
Mid-Carolina Service Company is the first name to search for your residential or commercial HVAC needs in Lexington and surrounding areas.
Just go holler at Jason and Clint. They'll hook you up on the air conditioners, on the restaurant equipment, refrigerators, refrigeration, ice machine repair. They've been doing this for years. I know them cats forever.
Family owned and operated since 2006, they pride themselves in their quality work and customer relationships. Call 803-356-4153 or visit midcarolinaserviceco.com for a no obligation quote for service today.
The Hilltop Glove Podcast is sponsored by True Brilliance Entertainment.
True Brilliance is a production, promotions, and management company dedicated to connecting artists and producers across the Carolinas to music industry professionals.
Several of their clients have placements both domestic and internationally as a result of their services.
Are you an artist or producer looking to build meaningful relationships within the music industry? Then True Brilliance is for you. Check them out at paramilitary.com. That's spelled P-A-I-R-A military.com.
This episode of the Hilltop Glove Podcast is sponsored by Bob's. Bob's is a Columbia-based retailer of over 100 Black-owned products from 20 Black-owned businesses. Bob's offers a wide range of items from household cleaning, cosmetics, and everything in between. With every visit to Bob's, you support Black-owned businesses, giving them the opportunity to grow and establish connections with our community. Bob's is located inside the Noma warehouse at 2222 Sumter Street in Columbia, South Carolina. Visit their website, weshopbobs.com for in-store pickup or to find out more. Bob's can also be found via social media on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at weshopbobs. When you stop by, tell them the Hilltop Glove sent you. Bob's brings quality Black brands to the Columbia community. The Hilltop Glove Podcast is sponsored by Red Rooster Sports Bar and Grill. Red Rooster is your neighborhood bar and grill serving the best wings, burgers, and baskets in the Met.
Like the amazing food, the bar is always on tap, and there's plenty of screens to watch the big game. Red Rooster is the Midland's premier meetup spot for local car and bike clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
Staff is dedicated to accommodating all kinds of parties and events. If you're looking to catch a game, have a bite, and a drink, look no further than the Red Rooster.
Red Rooster is located at 7500 Wilson Boulevard, Columbia, South Carolina. For more information, visit redroostersportsbar.com or visit them on Facebook and Instagram at Red Rooster Sports Bar. Go where the winners go.
Welcome to the Hilltop Glove Podcast.
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 Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Hilltop Glove Podcast. It's DJ And What with Skip. Excellent. And we are here today in beautiful Gastonia, North Carolina at the Bradley Community Center and Park. We're hanging out with an event put on by the Honeycomb Experience and our man Reasons Brown. It is like a 2-in-1 good day type thing going on. So basically there's stuff for wellness for both mind, body, and spirit, as well as a community give back. They're going to be giving out, school supplies, book sacks. There's going to even be some hygiene kits and etc. They have food going on over here. We have an artist out here. We have chess. Man, there's places for you to go and do a darn workout if you want to get a workout in this way. It's the person sitting across from fight. He already knows. You could go in here and get some breathing exercise done. They're playing basketball. You can plant seeds and start a garden. Whatever you want to do, we got it out here today. So just before I get started, I want to let you know, of course, because of that, there's a bunch of cool vendors and artists out here. We want to try to speak with as many as that we can today, so that way we can get the information out and let them know what's going on. Today, I am pleased to actually have across from me somebody that participated in that horrible physical activity event that we had to do earlier today, Miss Sabrina. Yes. And Miss Sabrina, she's going to introduce herself to our podcast audience. Please let them know what it is that you do and the reason for you being out here today.
My name is Sabrina Stewart. and I am the owner of Aquamarine Brie Candles. I make candles and wax melts and reed diffusers, home scents for the home. Yes.
Hey, excellent. Oh, we got us a business person out here today.
Yes.
So, we always like speaking to people like you. Actually, you're one of the reasons why our podcast exists.
Okay.
So I must ask, where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in New York, but I was
Okay.
raised in Charleston, South Carolina.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. You know.
Man, where'd you go to school?
I grew up in West Ashley. I went to St. Andrews High School.
Oh my gosh, you for real? Okay, so I went to college in Charleston. So then my brother Skip.
Get out!
Yo, we've been like I literally just I moved up from there because of the pandemic.
Okay.
If not, I'd probably still be in Charleston. All right, so I know my Charleston folk. I love my Charleston. I live downtown. I know my people from Back to Green. I know people from Squirrel.
Oh,
I know
you
people
know.
on the east side. For real,
Yeah,
for real. We
yeah,
know.
You know.
I know.
Okay.
Yo, you making my day. All right, so how did you get into candles and home scents?
So I've always loved burning candles. You know, everybody says, I love candles. I love candles.
Yeah.
When I moved to Charlotte, one of my friends and we used to go different places in the city to learn our way around town.
Okay.
And we found a small business owner. He had opened a candle shop on the South Side. And we went there like every 2 to 3 weeks. Like we were always there giving him our money. And one day we were leaving and she looked at me, she said, we can make our own candles.
Yeah.
Let's find everything that we need. We can do this ourselves. So we went to the craft store, we bought a kit, went home, we each made candles, and they were awful. They were horrible.
I like that, honestly.
They were horrible.
They were
But
awful.
all of our friends, they were so supportive. They're like, oh, you
Yeah.
did a good job. These are nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you
keep
know, and
trying.
I'm sure they never got burned, you know.
Yeah.
But like I just kept practicing.
Yeah.
I just kept doing it because I really liked them and I didn't want to give my money to somebody else.
That's true.
As I started learning about them,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do this myself.
Yeah.
So, and the more I started making them, I would give them out just to
For
get
free?
feedback. Yeah, just give them out for free to my
Okay.
friends and give them as gifts
Yeah.
to get their feedback. And I got really positive feedback. A few years ago, I was like, it's time to start making money. It was during the pandemic, but it wasn't because I wasn't working or anything. My job had moved from in the office to at home. So while I was at home, like during my breaks and things, I'll just start tinkering around in the kitchen
Making some candles.
and making some candles. And then I said, now I need a website and I'm going to go and I'm going to sell these. And so I started selling them.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So you actually became good at what you were doing before the pandemic. You were
Yes.
actually already doing it.
Yeah, it was
This is
way before.
interesting to hear because a lot of folks that we talk to, business-wise entrepreneurs who started a business recently, all did it during the pandemic because of the pandemic, right? This is interesting to hear your side because basically you had already had a set plan. You were ready.
Yeah.
The pandemic just offered opportunity.
It did.
Okay, so then you capitalized on that opportunity. You started a site and you started selling them from that site?
I started selling them. I sell them from the site, but I mostly sell them in person. I do more in-person sales than the site. The site is a backup so that when people get to know me, then they'll be able to go directly to the site to get everything.
Wow. Do you sell at a market, at a home, car?
At home, and I keep them in my car. So when I go places, I let people know, hey, I sell candles.
You are
Do
the
you
Master
like
P of
candles?
candles. Whoa, Master P.
I'm trying to be. I'm
about
trying
to go
to be.
gold
I'm
out Trump.
not that
Yeah,
big
you
as a
are.
hustler. I'm
I'ma
trying.
say you
though.
are. I'm
Appreciate
putting
that.
it out there.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak it out there. I'm trying.
Because what's so cool about that is, all right, I gotta ask this. This is a funny question, but I gotta ask this.
Okay.
Do your candles melt ever when they're in the trunk?
No, I don't keep them in the car. Like when I leave the house,
You
I
take them with
take
you
a
then?
bucket. Yeah, but like
Okay.
they've been sitting out here in the sun
Yeah.
today. We've been out here since about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, since early, yeah.
So, and they're doing all right.
Hey, see?
I'm impressed.
Quality
This is a
candles.
test.
Quality candles, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all heard that. Quality candles from the sister lady.
Mhm.
She's not giving you any of that boo-boo foo-foo stuff.
No,
Mm-mm.
you're not
It's
going to
not
end
gonna
up
melt on you.
with a cup of
Yeah.
liquid. No,
Nah. Now, question, how did you get into formulating your scents?
Just trial and error.
Okay.
So I have one scent. It's called the Blackberry.
Mhm.
And it's a blackberry and a clove and a vanilla mix. And I made that one from a suggestion from a friend of mine. She
wow.
came to me with an air freshener, a car air freshener. And she said, make that. I want that. And I said, okay, we'll try. And I tried on my own mixing. She came by my house, mixed up the scents until we found it that it worked to what she said matched that air freshener. She wanted exactly that. And I was able to match exactly that. it took a few weeks
And so you
of
had to-
trial and error.
Just with using fragrance oils, et cetera, to get what
Fragrance oils. I get my fragrance oils from candle shops.
official
Official candle shops. Yeah, I support those businesses
Nice.
to grow my business.
That's so cool. You're
Yeah.
doing it the right way.
Yeah.
All right, so you know you're going to get good results, right? Yeah,
try.
you're putting out good energy. You're going to get it back. You're going to get it
Thank you.
back.
Thank you.
Excellent. Now, how did you run into Reasons, and how did he get you out here today?
I ran into Reasons of my neighbor's girlfriend is in this community of
Yeah.
these folks.
Yeah.
And she got one of my candles as a gift. And she gave me the names of several of her friends. She said, reach out to these folks and let them know what you're doing. And when they have events, you'll be able to hook up with them and possibly be a vendor. And Reasons was one of the folks I met through her.
Whoa, there's some good folks. That's a good tribe you're around.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
you're in the right place to be.
It just happened that way because I sold a candle to her boyfriend. And she hooked me up with all these wonderful people. So it's awesome.
Man, that's dope. Okay. Before we finish up, I must ask, please, do you have any shameless plugs you'd like to make before the end? Of course, you need to tell people where they can buy your candles, how they can find you online, and all that other good jazz.
Yep. So my website is Aqua Marine Brie Candles. So that's me. I'm ambcandles.com.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice
And-
as a scene.
Yes,
Nice.
and I am on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm an old head, so Instagram isn't exactly my thing, but I'm trying.
You're trying. There we
I'm
go. That's what
trying,
matters. You're
you know?
trying. You're trying.
So, and I'm Aquamarine Brie on Instagram as well.
Could you spell out the Aquamarine Brie so that they can get that?
Absolutely. AQUAMARINEBRI.
Excellent.
That's me.
Excellent. Easy enough. Well, I know Reasons is yelling at everybody to come somewhere. So
Yeah.
we're going to get ready to sign off. I'm going to do this for us real quick. My name, DJ and what? With Skip.
And Aquamarine Brie.
Excellent. We're having a great time here in Gastonia, North Carolina, and we are at the Bradley Community Center and Park. I want everybody to understand that this is an excellent happening event that was going on right now, put on by the Honeycomb Experience and our man Reasons Brown. Everybody's enjoying themselves. We're about to go ahead and run over here because he told us to, because we got to listen. We got to see what's going on. But other than that, everybody, peace. Have a great Sunday. It is a beautiful Sunday today. I almost feel like a Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Excellent. And we will holler at you later. Peace.
All right.
That's it for today's episode of the Hilltop Glove Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hilltop Glove.